The year is 44 BC, but reimagine. Today, history's most famous assassination goes on trial. The accused, Brutus. The charge, murder. The victim, Julius Caesar. Let the trial begin.
Order, order, order in the court. Today, the court tries Marcus Julius Brutus for the murder of Julius Caesar. The charges presented are murder, treason, and criminal conspiracy. Let the accused arise. Marcus Julius Brutus, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor. I plead patriotism.
The prosecution rises first.
Patriotism, Your Honor. History has spent 2000 years labeling this man a hero. But today, the law will finally see him for what he is, a murderer. Brutus stabbed the man who trusted him the most. 23 stab wounds, Your Honor. 23. This is not politics anymore, but true betrayal. We shall convict Brutus.
Your Honor, my client lived in an era without courts like these. He had no ballot, no parliament, no petition. When democracy has no voice, it must borrow a blade. And my client was that blade. He didn't kill his friend, but protected what he loved, the city of Rome.
The courtroom now settles. Now comes the witness. Voices from the past summoned today in Roman history.
Prosecution may start now.
The prosecution will now let Mark Antony, the complainant and Caesar's close friend, describe what he saw that day.
I saw my noblest friend, Caesar, being stabbed to death by his trusted person, Brutus. He said, even you, Brutus. He died not by wounds, but a broken heart.
Yet weeks after his death, you seized his power.
I sought justice, not the ground.
The prosecution will now call our second witness, Calpurnia, the Caesar's wife. Calpurnia, tell the court what happened that morning.
I dreamt of blood the night before. I begged him and almost convinced him not to go. But then Brutus himself came and led my husband straight to the slaughter.
Respectfully, madam, are dreams now considered part of evidence in this court of law?
My husband's corpse is evidence enough.
The prosecution will now call Cassius.
The prosecution plays its final card.
Cassius, you were a part of the conspiracy. Whose idea was it to kill Caesar? Was it Brutus?
Objection, Your Honor, leading the witness.
Overruled. Continue.
It was Brutus. He convinced me. He said Caesar must die for Rome. I was only a puppet in his plan.
Liar! You came to me, Cassius.
Order, order.
Cassius, are you not saving yourself by blaming my client?
I speak the truth.
No further questions, my lord. The witness has no honor.
Brutus, this court gives you one last chance to defend yourself.
I'm not going to stand here and pretend I'm innocent. My hands are full of Caesar's bloodstains. I loved Caesar, but when the man I loved the most became a threat to everything Rome stands for, I had to choose, and I chose Rome. No one in the Senate had the courage to do it, so I did it with the dagger. Was it wrong? Maybe. Was it necessary? I believe so. Do I regret it? Every single day. But if I could go back and if Rome was burning the same way, I'd do it all over again. Not because I wanted to, but because someone had to. This is my defense, Your Honor. I have nothing more to say.
We now move to the closing, where the 2,000-year-old debate now rests on the words of two lawyers and the gavel of a judge.
Your Honor, since 44 BC, we have called this a tragedy. We have called this a sacrifice. We have called this history. But today, let's call it what it truly is. It is a cold-blooded murder. Assassination is not democracy, even if it is for noble reasons. That is why we should convict Brutus.
Your Honor, you can't judge a man from 44 BC by the laws of 2026. My client lived in an era where kings couldn't be voted out, but only stopped. My client Brutus is no criminal, but a patriot who loved what he protected, that is the city of Rome.
This court has heard the testimony of betrayal, blood, and broken trust. Noble intentions cannot justify the unlawful bloodshed. In this democracy, justice is sought by law and not by daggers. This court convicts Brutus on grounds of murder and treason. Let the record also show that the history is guilty of turning a killer into a legend. Court adjourned.